Hi there and welcome to another car cleaning guru video in which I'll be doggedly attempting to remove as much pet hair as possible from the boot of this Audi A4 Estate used to frequently ferry these three monsters about. While there's no quick fix for removing ingrained pet hair, there are a few simple techniques I'll try and show that can at least help ease the pain. Before I tackled the pet hair, however, any loose debris which could clog the inlet of my vacuum cleaner was removed by hand. The biggest time-saving tool for a job like this is a simple pet and lint hair removal tool which features rubber bristles that help pull the hairs out of the fibres of the upholstery. A small section was worked firmly with the tool, collecting the freshly released hair into small piles ready to be vacuumed up. This is far more effective at pulling out the pet hair than vacuuming alone, and so it's worth trying to remove as much pet hair as possible here to save you some time in the long run. Once all of the upholstered surfaces have been thoroughly worked over with the tool, I use my trusty Numatic George in conjunction with a Crevice Tool attachment to suck up the loose hair. before going on to thoroughly vacuum off all areas of the boot. The boot carpet was raised so dirt and debris could be removed from the plastic under tray using a soft brush attachment. And access any other hidden carpeted surfaces. While some people may prefer to use a different vacuum cleaner attachment which covers a larger surface area, in my experience there's nothing quite like a Crevice Tool attachment for precisely removing ingrained pet hair and dirt. Yes, it may take a little longer, but the results are usually far better. Once all areas have been thoroughly vacuumed off, I used a bulk dilutable upholstery cleaner containing optical brighteners alongside a Meguiars All Surface interior brush to further scrub the boot. The cleaner was liberally applied to one half of the boot carpet and left to dwell for a few moments. Before being thoroughly worked in with the brush using linear motions which simultaneously cleans the carpet and dislodges any more deeply ingrained pet hairs that the rubber tool or vacuum cleaner couldn't. The area was then fully vacuumed off, again using the Crevice tool to remove any cleaning product residue, dirt and any remaining pesky pet hairs. Despite featuring the S-line trim, the material in the boot of this A4 was of far inferior quality to the rest of the interior, which meant that a realistic compromise had to be met between the level of pet hair removed versus the wear inflicted through the cleaning process. A compromise which, in my opinion, shouldn't have to be considered on a car of this supposed quality. The same process was then repeated for the rest of the boot, including the back of the seats, which for the sake of convenience were accessed via the rear doors of the car. Despite this primarily being about pet hair removal from the upholstery, the plastics and trim were given a generous coating with a water-based cleaner dressing to lift out any light dirt from the grain, which was applied directly to the trim before being thoroughly worked in with a lint-free microfibre towel. Lastly, all surfaces and crevices were then given a final thorough vacuuming to remove any stray hairs and product residue. And after a temporary banning order was officially issued to the canine culprits, these were the results I was left with. As stated earlier, the actual quality of the carpeting prevented complete hair elimination, but for a realistic turnaround I think you'll agree the results were more than satisfactory. As always, thanks for watching, hit subscribe for new videos and best of luck with the dreaded dog hairs.